Hello everybody, welcome to Builder Buy, Behind the Scene. Today we're going to talk about a Decimator MD HX and MD-Cross battery powered. We're going to show you two different cables that we use to battery power, and we're going to show you a third option if you're brave enough if you want to try it. So let's go over to that screen and we'll take a look at that right now. Okay, this is a Decimator, and I'm going to show you two different cables that are ready-made to do this with. And we're going from the Decimator with the barrel connection, and it's important to note that barrel connection, that's a 2.5 millimeter, and I'm going to show you close up on two cables. Now this is the Decimator MD-Cross, but the same applies for the Decimator MD HX. And if you'll notice, this particular cable is made by Nebtek. And if you notice the orientation, as I show you that plug, and I'll get the other one out now, and this cable, now the IndiPRO cable, uses a right angle for the PowerTap, and the knurled fitting is a little bit easier to get hold of, but the orientation is just the opposite for the D-tap. And it's important to notice the orientation for the D-tap when you get ready to plug one of these in. One goes one way and the other one goes just the opposite. I'll get the two up here and show you together. And these are the two PowerTaps that are available. This is the first one I got. This is the second one I got. I prefer the second one. Now the advantage of battery powering a Decimator, say you're someplace like what we do, we use a couple of G40s, and as long as the two G40s are together, we can power both of them from one battery. Battery's good for as long as we use, a couple hours at a time. It's about a month before I have to charge the battery. I run the cameras on batteries, and I also run the Decimators on batteries. But when I'm using the XA35s, this is not an issue. But this is specifically about powering the Decimator. And we're going to battery power the Decimator MD HX and the Decimator MD-Cross. If you find this helpful, we'd appreciate thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Okay, now we're going to show you what we do with this, and what I'm going to do is go to another camera, and as I plug this in, you'll see that Decimator right there come alive. Okay, I'm going to plug this into the Decimator. Now I'm going to plug this into the battery. That Decimator now goes live, and you can see it on the screen. And if I were to go to a different camera, and you can see that much more clearly, you can see that, which is camera number 3. I'll move that laptop down just a little bit. That's camera number 3. So I've got two computers, 3 screens, and in fact, to another Decimator, there's another computer here, this laptop. I'll plug it in. That Decimator is powered off a regular power, but it could be a battery. So that comes up live. But now you can see that there are 3 computer inputs if you look at the multi-view, and we'll go over here to camera number 3, back to the Decimator, and I'll go over here now to camera number 4. That's another view of the Decimator where you can see the PowerTap down here, and you can see where it's plugged into the battery right here. So if you need a battery powered Decimator MD HX or an MD-Cross, remember what's most important is the barrel size. It's a 2.5 millimeter. 2.5 millimeter to the other end. And now I'm going to take you over to a computer, and I'm going to show you what you're looking for. The easiest way to find this is probably on B&H. I'm going to go over here now to computer number 3, and these are the two cables you're looking at. The IndiPRO Tools D-Tap to Decimator. A little expensive, $79. The other cable is the Nebtek. When the Nebtek originally came out, that cable was only $39. Long story short, it's now $89 in a special order. But they're both available. I prefer the Indi Tools. That was the second one I bought. But you've also got a third option if you're interested. And if you notice the price of what these adapters are, which I think is outrageous, let me show you a third option. Now, if you're brave enough and you want to, you can take a power supply, because that is the ideal connector, and it's got the full length of cable. It's molded on, but what you'll have to do is you'll have to cut it. I haven't done it yet, but I know the parts that are necessary. So you take a regular power supply that's $33 power supply. Then what you're going to need is this other end, which is the D-tap. And what you're looking for is the Anton Bauer PowerTap kit. Now, if you go looking for D-tap, you're going to find a whole lot of other stuff that's not going to be what you need, and it's going to cost you more than what you want to spend. But you're looking for the Anton Bauer PowerTap kit, male pins and housings for a PowerTap connection. It's a bag of parts. It's about a $5 part. It's $8.55 here. You may be able to find it less expensive somewhere else, but this is on B&H. I like doing business with B&H for this kind of equipment. But you can check around. And there's another one. If I back out, I'm going to see if I can show it to you, that will let you check the signal integrity, and that's a Lentequip SafeTap connector. I'll hold down the control key and bring that up, and I'll go back to this Anton Bauer. This is the one I'd recommend using. The advantage of this little invention from Lentequip, it's a SafeTap connector. What that means is it's got an LED on it that if something's plugged in wrong, it'll tell you, so you don't have to worry about messing up your equipment. But if you'll notice the price of it, it's $59. But I'm just saying, if you're interested in giving that a shot, that would be the alternate connector. Lentequip SafeTap connector, and that's for a D-tap power tap. And the instructions are included, how it works. And if you notice, the cable comes in on the side. It's got a cable tie that goes through it to lash down the cable so it comes into this circuit board. Your other option is to go back to the Anton Bauer PowerTap kit. That's just the plain old PowerTap. So hope you found this useful today. We'd appreciate if you enjoyed this, that you will subscribe. It'll encourage us to make some more videos. Give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. And this is my name is Gil Boyd. This is Builder by Behind the Scenes.